All right, guys, welcome back to part 2 of the Outer Worlds 2. So we are on the ship. Niles is alive. We got some skills and upgrades. So let's get right back into the action. All right, so we have like a skill tree over here. We got upgrade your melee, sneak, medical. We got perks. So we have none in medical, which I kind of want to do a little bit of. And then let's do one for guns for now. All right. We have some, hold on. Perks. Entry 2 level ups. You gain a perk point to spend on unlocking exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skill. Alright, so we got the perks that come with our skills. We have 83 available. Holy crap. Tinkerers, Master Armor. So you can get more. Let's do Commando. We want that extra spot. Wait. Alright, so we got Commando now. It's our map. Local and region. Got a journal. So main quests and there's side quests over here. Your codex over here, you know. Tips and tricks. I think that's really it. And we got companions. So we got Niles so far right now. And Valerie. So we got 2 companions already, and you can see they have skill points that you can level up also. Pretty cool. And my boy's alive. I knew he was gonna get a prosthetic arm. It's funny. Alright, so let's get back in the action. Workbench. Got some rounds. Oh man. 11 lockpicks. You got a nice weapon hiding back here. Alright, so we're gonna learn how to craft or make medkits somehow, because we need that. Can we make them? So you can make mag picks but not medkits. Alright. Mods. I'm just checking out all this stuff. Oh, so we did buy the premium edition, so we do have a couple mods for our player. We have weapons too. So we got our Moonman armor. Alright, you guys know I had to. Food and drinks. Alright, so we're just checking out some of the stuff real quick. Medical inhaler. Before we start. And we have another weapon slot, but we have more weapons now, so let's get that. We've got Zane's pistol too. And we have this pumpkin. Wrong one. Alright. Let's get back into it, fellas. Ladies and gents.
This unit requires your assistance. Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie. Please do not attempt physical intimacy with your Valerie unit.
Yo, that's crazy.
This unit is programmed for all manner of self-defense. This unit may suffer occasional wear and tear in the course of performing its operations. Routine maintenance is required. Acknowledged. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness by an estimated 87.3%. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Bro was trying to get some robo buns. Ooh. Auntie's acidic. The materializer is a silent gadget that deals corrosive damage to enemies at a short range. So you can turn them into dust.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Oh, so you can dispose of the bodies after you kill them. That's actually pretty cool. All right, let's go check my boy Nas. I do want to check what else is in here. What's this? Moonman bobblehead season pass reward. Moonman mascot is free and all electoral. All right. So that's from the Moonman pack. Commander safe key. Alright, so we gotta find all that stuff. I'm just checking out everything inside the ship before. I think it's just a bunch of rooms. Don't know what the hell that is. Alright. So nothing in them. Let's go find that boy Niles and let's see if we can get our commander's safe key. Oh shit.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. Seems so. Better luck next time, I guess. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able. Might be you giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries's survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
She's going to ground now, but as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox Relay Station on Paradise Island. She then followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting a protectorate communications hub.
All right, we're headed to Promise Island. So it's crazy that she survived. She's like our arch enemy now. Villain of the game. Let's go to Eden. Companions. You have 2 companions who follow you and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special ability that can be activated once charged. Alright, so it's kind of the same like the first game. When you go out, you can choose your 2. So we get 6, it looks like. Tough. Can't figure I miss Parvati from the first game. Even Felix, he was tough too. Alright, Paradise Island, Diddy Island, Epstein Island. Oh shit, so I got a pumpkin head now? Look at that. And then we got a new pistol. Got a scope on it too, and then we also have SMG Moon Man. Oh yeah, we're ready. So you guys know we're gonna have to explore a little bit. That's what I do in every game like this.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on site.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
Alright. Let me... I did want to see what goes up here. Let's just take it out, test it out real quick before... Just want to see what's up here. Got some bits. So I forgot bits is like the currency in this game. Just a few little items. Some important announcements. Yeah, we're not going to read all that. So I will say the graphics are a lot better in this game, guys. They always have good graphics and some good music. This is a shotty? Ooh, triple barrel shotgun. Sorry, partner, you're not gonna need that anymore. Alright, there was a crash site. I don't know what happened over here. These guys didn't make it. I just want to explore a little bit. What is this, a crabble hammer crawl? Let's see, does it attack? Oh, shoot.
Standing by with life support.
Alright, so we got companion abilities. I threw a grenade at him. Wrong button. Light these boys up. Alright, so I know the mission's back that way, but we just have to explore this real quick. Stealth grass. Thick grass hides you from hostiles and areas. Alright. Got some stealth grass. We don't need it though. Not hiding from anybody. It's a couple of crabs. Alright, I had a feeling something was over here. So I hope it's not like Starfield where you steal stuff and if you get caught, they can tell it's stolen. Who am I stealing from? Oh.
Perhaps if I... Oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see. Well, well, aren't you the observant one? Yes, a crabble egg. I'm more than happy to tell you all the details of my project, since you asked.
Oops, I think I just killed them all.
Like I was saying, friend, this here crabble egg is gonna make me a mountain of bits. See, crabble eggs contain carbon, oxygen, iron, and are each self-contained units. You know what else has all those things? Skip drives. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make me a mountain of bits selling skip drives made from crabble eggs. I'm basically there. I just need to figure out the process of turning the eggs into skip drives. And I'll be off to the races. Oh, wow, really? Everyone else told me I was mad. I really appreciate your words of encouragement, friend. I'll make sure you get one of the very first crabble-based skip drives. Please take this as a small thank you. It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new evolutionary traits? That is a physical impossibility. They lack the opposable thumbs necessary to sign paperwork. In this lab, we only deal with the cold, hard facts of science. Unless they also just evolved opposable thumbs. Evolution and familial changes in one go. This is so exciting. Once I finish this experiment, I'll head out to see for myself. Oh, and please take this with you. Just a small thank you for providing me with such exciting and useful information.
Now you guys see why the speech works? Free money. And we killed all his crabs. Alright, so we're meeting some companions. Let's see what our main mission is. Alright, 300 meters away. So I did figure out how to do the third-person mode. Might test it out a little bit, but I usually like playing in first person in these kind of games. So nothing yet. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, this gun is tough. That's where we came from. So I guess this is our version of Auntie Anne's. Auntie Choice.
Hello there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Earth Directorate, huh? Like, from the serials? Thought Arcadia was outside your jurisdiction. Any folk native to this place sure wouldn't have ever heard of you. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course. Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance.
What's up, buddy? Guess we just gotta look around in this area. See, find information on Veers in Fairfield. I should have asked her.
Might I have a word, Commander?
Can't believe some of those. You're back, I see. Something to share? As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Alright, and I don't think he talks.
I'd love to stand here and gab, but not really.
A lot of people in here.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
Limit all respiratory fits of coughing, choking, and don't believe the rumors. Our rates of sepsis are lower than anywhere else.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it? I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. I'd prefer if they were. Like with little butler hats, programmed to say pip pip and the like. Wouldn't be cost effective, but it would be adorable. Anyway, Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now. Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit. Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses. Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right? No, I'll be paying him for a service. I'm supporting the local economy, you see. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
All right.
I must ask you to hold still.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. A kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. Sweet merciful law, as if I haven't enough to contend with than some would-be resurrectionist coming around. What's next, a giant station falling out of the sky to crush us all? In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone, I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it. Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else? Pharmaceuticals, bandages, tinctures. It's all here.
Alright, let's see what he has. There's a couple of items we can buy from here. We're just kind of checking everything out. Sorry, lad. Get better. Alright, the mayor is over here.
Skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
I'll check the rest out after.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs? Everything happens for a reason. Yes, I can see that kind of line working with our protectorate demographic. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
Huh.
I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together. Who doesn't get such a compulsion from time to time? Well, if you're serious about it, I suspect we can assist one another. You help me, and I'll get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst. Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate. An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
All right. So we got Houdini here. Minister Milver Street. Guess we can't steal none of those items or else.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Yeah, I don't trust Auntie Cleo.
Well, if it ain't DB Milver Street's newest sycophant. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, and you can consider that introduction the start and end of our personable relationship. If you'd spoken with me like I suggested, mayhaps the two of us could bandy words, but you didn't. And taking sides with Milver Street means I got no use for you.
Wow. I didn't know that. That's the one thing I like about this game. Your choices that you do kind of determine the way the game goes. Supposed to get something out of here? It says find information on DeVary, investigate Toll Hall records. Wait, where's the records at though? Let's see. House red trim with circle windows. Oh, there it is. Alright.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just terrorists.
So that's busted. So I'm trying to figure out. It said red with circle windows. Ooh, to DeVary's. So this is our house.
DeVries sure has some chic putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Oh wow. Secret back door. She removed her tracker. That's crazy.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. I thought my duties I'd even created all that was, well, I don't and I
She's yapping a little too much now.
I did it. With the complete, I can only...
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known he wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Better and faster than everyone?
Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers. Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. Used to think they were good people trying to do right by their beliefs. But if they put the idea in DeVries' head to leave us for dead, it might be time I reassess that opinion. I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. No, didn't even know DeVries was alive until she brought the satellite down. Until then, what kept me going was mostly training and stubbornness. And Val. But to your point, holding someone who's wronged you accountable for their actions ain't an act of vengeance. Some might call it justice. Right after we get answers. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Level 3. Wrong button. All right. Let's do an extra one on our speech. And lockpick. So I'm going to spread them around a little bit. Alright, so now we have to infiltrate the Vox relay station. Does this have ammo? Alright, let's go. Got some ways to go. So let's see if we find anything on the way there.
Let's keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon. Detected ahead.
I swear that wasn't
threat.
Oh shit. I don't know what the hell these are. Well, actually, it kind of looks like the same little rats from the first game.
Just give the signal.
Forget what they were called. Oh yeah, Raptidons. Alright, there's another one. It's running.
Save that for the wrongdoers.
Slow down. Schultz went where? Sakes alive. Schultz!
It's a camp area. Oh shit. Oh, what the? Oh, these are mines. Oh shit. Yo.
Which is not advised at this time.
Okay.
Please seek treatment for bodily trauma.
I did not know I was in a battlefield.
No, he went off to relieve himself, but I reckon that was a handful of hours ago.
What the heck?
He took it literal, like when we told him to jump in a lift, do you?
Take a look at those corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
Decomposition rate 12 to 17%.
Didn't really need to know that. Let's just respect the dead or very slowly dying, shall we?
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless fired upon. I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north, Brigadier Montelli. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation. Any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall. Betraying the Protectorate, using the Sovereign's name in vain, overindulging in food and drink, loafing, boasting, belching, and of course, colluding with wrongdoers. You dare to propose an arrangement? I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
A lot more folks are gonna die if we don't catch up to DeVries. We have to consider our options, even the ugly ones. If these folks are deserving, maybe it's worth it.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintrott of Westport. He is, unfortunately, my cousin, and most assuredly a disgrace to our line. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Time and place, Commander. Time and place.
Your humor leaves much to be desired. But so long as you deliver what I seek, I will resist opening fire in retribution. Now go. Remember, once I have both traitors apprehended, you may cross the bridge. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
Alright, so we can't press the bridge yet. We gotta help her out, so from who the bridge tolls. Let's go to whoever's over there first. It's kind of far though. Oh, so you can fast travel.
Take a look at those corpses they've got struck.
So I think this is headed to Charleston. Let's go confront him first.
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
This stretch runs between
We've talked
Fairfield
about
and
this,
the Eastern
Val.
Forward Operating
Polite
Base.
errand folks' private health
North of here is an
information
old
in front
abandoned
of ours.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones.
She want to give him a suppository. Oh, nah.
Settings while I'm at it.
Spread your cheeks.
Careful, friends. Reckon there might be a...
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code force. Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorates. I hate that kind of work. So much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering bits rewards. For anything of import we can tell him. But I do love bids. Come on, friend. Let's go set our lamps on something juicy.
Scout. Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir. Excellent.
Alright, so she's all the way over here. Oh.
Yourself.
I really died jumping off that. It barely even looked that far. I had to waste the trauma kit. What the hell was that? Hey, something better not come out that tall grass. Something's over here.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shit's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life outside our lab? No. Audacious advances requires commitment.
Be advised. Physiological cues indicate acute cantankerousness in nearby armed guards. A stealthy approach is suggested.
Thanks. Westport. Alright, so there's a lot of stuff to explore. I'm gonna try to keep to the main missions for now. Main objectives.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
The paradigm affords us a perfect life of contentment and plenty. We have
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Apologies, but I don't believe I should be discussing such matters with you without permission. Once you report to the Vigilant, I'd be happy to speak freely. Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Oh, will you? Alright, so we gotta find this guy.
Literally everything I own is underwater. What do you mean? Everything we have belongs to the Sovereign. We own nothing. But surely the Protectorate will provide anything you need. No. I just feel sad for them. Even in their names.
so that's how you do your flashlight. Oops, not meant to do that.
Hey, nothing there. No, no target.
I'm hoping he's in here somewhere.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon, we'll have to start cutting.
Right now, the paradigm I wish I could program an automech to feel these feelings I'm feeling. You know, instead.
Alright, where is this Charleston dude?
Prudence dictates.
Of course,
we
it's part
maintain
of the
sufficient
sovereign's
zeal
plan.
at all times.
He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us.
Greetings. Appreciate it all and thank the sovereign.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Dut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Represent a fascinatingly complex.
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
More than ever, we must all do our part to make.
If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the Arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
Feeling distracted?
Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try. Under Protectorate law. What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to... Enough to lead and inspire those who work there. Once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask?
Our enemies envy our prosperity.
I don't know what an Earth Directorate is, and I'd thought we were past the need for being coy, but fine. I'll extend you my trust as a show of good faith. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
And plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation.
Farewell now.
Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious.
That's still not Charlton.
Of everything we need.
He's got to be here somewhere.
I just can't wait for it to be.
Recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant fascinatingly complex ecological network.
This dude is hiding somewhere.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that keeps building up in outdoors.
Glad the wireless told me that I'm happy and everything's splendid. I was tempted to feel sad after.
Alright, he's not there.
We watch our neighbors.
Why can't I find this guy?
Just to offset any minor disruption.
Nobody around.
Oh, I can't use a Mac pick.
Hit what in the where now?
It's not a good idea. It's the law.
Alright, so he's somewhere in this section, but I can't find him. Is this it? He was right here this whole time.
Appeared right out of the aether, just as I imagine our proud sentinels do. Like, here I am, your innermost thoughts are known to me, and nobody once hears from you again. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintrott.
Designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes.
Did I? Not again. Oh, this? It's a birthmark, skin condition, both, about which I am rather sensitive, thank you very kindly.
And lack of community led to terrible suffering.
Say, you are every bit you seem, yes? Thoroughly on the up and up and in no way a hidden agent? It is widely known that a sentinel is required to stand revealed before rendering judgment. Why, a plot point about that featured prominently in the latest episode of I, Red Cloak.
Of course you believe everything on the Aether Wave. I guess it would be stranger if you didn't swallow the propaganda, even if it does take some heavy dramatic license.
And plentiful. We have everything we need. Prudence dictates.
Say now, no need to get tough. You saw through my ruse, fine. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
To the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Ha! I am not familiar, though that does sound like one of their products. I refer to the ones for Purple Berry Crunch brand cereal. You likely guessed their influence right off, what with my assertive attitude and all. I laugh at danger. I hand make my own luck. That character is a revelation. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret. I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
A meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even
I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys stringing up Auntie's Choice sympathizers. And Marilyn would grant no reprieve to family.
choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient. The system abides.
That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang.
Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors.
Why, you're right. I am no member of the herd. I think for myself. You've convinced me.
To offset any minor disruption.
Well, all right then. I will pack my things and head out in due course. Glad this world has folks like you just going around helping people realize their enormous unrevealed potential. I, for one, am the better for it.
Right.
Under Protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered.
So we finally got him to go to the bridge. Holy. Who's the other person? I think we can fast travel. Supposed to find Ida. Can we fast travel here? No, you can't. Fast travel here, though.
Too much Spacers Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for...
Alright, she's the one. She's gotta be the one closer. I wonder how I can get up here from there. Let's see. Disabled. So we have no way to get to Ida. Engineer level 3. Well, that's crazy. I doubt there's any long route to get there. Or let's see. Nah, there's no other way. Right. Let's go back to the warden and see.
You brought me my poor, hapless cousin. If only it were under better circumstances.
I don't believe there is any circumstance, cousin, in which you would celebrate our meeting. Whatever you intend to do, I can only hope you do it quickly. Undoubtedly, all my roads would have led here in the end. I cannot begrudge your actions. I knew full well the type of reception that awaited me.
So we're tearing families apart now? Every time I think I'm gonna start redeeming myself, we stumble upon a situation like this. Maybe I've just been kidding myself this whole time.
Charlton, you've put us in this position. And I do not send you to your death with a grin. The great paradigm is worth more than either of us. I have no choice but to honor it. If only you had not strayed so far from home. Cadre, you know your orders. Now then, have you any word of Ida? Do hurry. I might remind you that I am on increasingly borrowed time.
I don't know how to get Ida though. Should just say screw it and go kill them all. But the only other way is to get the mechs to get passage. Got a shotgun. All right, let's see. So if we aid him, we get into the Vox relay. Alright, so where are they? The mechs are over here. So let's go from here. Oh, I remember those mantisaurs. Wait, do we have to get the credentials? You know, these missions kind of have you going all over the place. So we were supposed to get credentials. But how do we get over there? Alright, we are bouncing all over the place. It's now nighttime. But we gotta get those credentials.
Hell, I've stood this post so many times I could do it in my sleep.
Couple robots. Uranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia. Oh shoot. Alright, going the wrong way. A bit confusing. I wish they had like icons on the ground. Oh shit. Oh shoot. Oh, so it's
seems nowhere in Paradise Island's going untouched by this.
Engaging. Susceptible to danger.
hopefully this gives us access to the relay. I don't like the sound of this. Little tunnel.
I'll take fighting ramps over
What
living in
the?
surveillance.
They're over there feasting on him. Faded bandler uniform. What the hell?
Hey, as tough as you thought. Hey, you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt. Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Ceylon. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. I'm sick of it. I know, I ain't blaming you. That's part of climbing the ladder. Ain't but one rung at the bottom, and everyone's keen to get a foothold. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs. Sorry. Guess I'm just used to folks staring real hard and then steering clear. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one. She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing. Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the raps.
Just me, or did Inez remind
Man.
me of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
All right. So we still didn't find the access card yet. Somewhere here.
Sequencing attack strategies. Emergency protocol syringes found.
I worry about these little dinosaurs or whatever the hell this is. Ah! Snapping turtle things? Raptidon juvenile. What the hell is that? Shoot it! Spitter. All right. Level 4. It's a really long mission. So that's what always usually happens. Some stuff affects the game if you don't have high enough skill. You technically have to go the hard route. So let me up some engineering while we're at it. Let's do another on guns. Got another perk. Let's do bullet shield. Alright, so we got 2 now. Commando and bullet shield. Pretty tough. Alright. Another flaw. You're erratic to say, but a jack of all trades is often better than a master of one. You can raise more skill faster, though it'll be harder to maximize any particular one. When leveling, you can add only add a skill points into your lowest non-zero skill, or any skill you have 0 points in already. Wait, why would you want that though? You can only add a skill point into your lowest non-zero skill, or any skill you have no points in already. 1+ skill points gained per level. I think I'm gonna reject that one. Hopefully I read that right. It seemed like it was saying you can't put no more skills into that slot, any slots anymore, which is clearly no good. Alright, so now we have to go back to the automatron. And this is all just to get across the bridge, guys. Alright, which way is it? This way. They should have gave us cars in this game or something.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto-mechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us. True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand? Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.
I ain't giving you nothing. Your freeloading bum ain't getting no parts off me. Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center.
Who goes there?
By
orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
You must not know who I am. So what are we looking for again? Replacement automech parts.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Alright, so once you get into a mission, it doesn't really tell you where to go. It kind of just has like a compass and you kind of have to look around. There's like a parameter. You see right now I'm outside of it, so...
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing, but not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it. We may or may not have what you need. Speak with Hazel, our ever-reliable and ever-resourceful quartermaster. Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals, though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak. I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate. What did I tell you, Woodrow? The situation's well in hand.
Marshal, those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business. This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, quartermech.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Let's look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable. Request not understood.
It only understands the words I've added to its databanks. You wouldn't believe how many words there are for buying and selling. Guess I missed peruse. Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce. It's what I used during the initial testing.
Initiating commerce.
Alright, so we have some weapons in here. Let's buy some lockpicks.
See you soon, I hope. Welcome. Glad to have you back.
So I got a Vox relay key. It says talk to our quartermaster. Can I just speak to it?
Ambient ziranium levels are higher than average, but within acceptable ranges. State your business.
I'm so confused.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here. You'd think that a fully stocked auto mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory. You're not implying the quartermech is somehow responsible, are you? I'd hate for the big guy to get in trouble. Fair's fair. Better to pay now than lose my favorite quartermech later. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all. Delphinia is not very nice. Or maybe she just doesn't like me personally. Anyway, she's very talented, and I'm glad she's helping out. And I'm never going within 10 feet of her again. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance.
All right.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now what is it you want? Now that you mention it, there was one particularly insistent little mech who kept trying to put all manner of bric-a-brac in here. After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off limits while I am working here. Didn't see that peculiar little scamp again after that. Ah, our good Marshal sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected. Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas? I haven't time to prattle unnecessarily, no. But my current project is of utmost importance. An active discussion is sometimes known to lead to a breakthrough. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good, good, wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Dead. Shoo shoo! I'm guessing it's... Thought it was that.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis.
I guess that was it.
Ah, my little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? Until I'm
Oh. I guess I didn't do it. Oh, search her lab for automech parts. So that was a side quest that she wants us to do also.
Were you successful? I have tests that can be started immediately if so. Until a more...
I don't know where it is. Unless if there's a way to go upstairs. All right. I don't know if there's a way up there. So it's somewhere in here. I already looked at these notes. Alright, tad bit confused. Or I'm just doing something wrong. Wow. There's the parts. It was up here. Okay. I'm stealing your wheat, your flour. Alright, let's go back to that guy now. So he can give us access to the rocks relay.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreational locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are...
So there's another quest here too. Tune the wireless.
treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't gift us the paradigm, and we were left to scramble.
Outsider? Ah, the itinerant stranger returns. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Yes, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is Personal Plasma Thrusters, I suppose. No, but we have an outpost up at Spire Grove. Requires a lot of cliff work. They likely have a prototype there. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives.
Material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all...
I can't offer you anything for it, but you've proven yourself sympathetic to our cause. Consider you a compatriot now. I'm counting on you to do right by folks here once more. Hopefully, you'll return afterward and find Westport thriving, all on account of your efforts. That is the only reward I'm able to offer.
Yes, that's fine.
The Vox relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law. Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay, conscript him with the writ, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen. If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup.
Are you mentally refreshed?
Good, good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare.
Are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against Caesar.
That's all I ask. Farewell now.
Right.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. I wish everyone's neighbor Prudence was like that.
Alright, so now we can get into the Vox Relay. Finally. Finally! Alright, it's telling me to go. I should be able to get to the bridge now. That took forever. Alright guys, so we're going to end it here right before we get into this Vox Relay. Did a couple missions, pretty long video, so don't want to overkill it. But if you made it this far, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.